Laplace transform. Just I will go with the revision concept. That's why I taken this, or I created this documented file. So definition of Laplace transform kept as it is. So now one by one, the first problem is completely depends on the definitions, which is not required to solve such a kind of numericals. Now it is given, that is standard formulas of Laplace transform. Hope it is visible to all. If not, you can say, so that we will try to zoom it. So as earlier I told, Laplace of 1 is given 1 by s, t of Laplace is 1 by s square, t raised to n you have to use, that is n factorial upon s raised to n plus 1, or sometime it is represented as a gamma of n plus 1. So n factorial upon s raised to n plus 1, sin at a by s square plus a square, cos at s by s square plus a square, e raised to at 1 by s minus a, sine of hyperbolic of at a by s square minus a square, cos of hyperbolic of at again s by s square minus a square. So one by one, this formula already we saw. We solved such a kind of numericals in our first lecture as well as in second lecture. Find the Laplace transform of the following functions. So we can take, or we can solve such a kind of numericals, that is t plus 1. See, the error function is not right now in syllabus. So कुछ चीज़ें मैं यहाँ पे एलिमिनेट करूँगा, आपको बताऊँगा कि कौन सी चीज़ें आपके सिलेबस के लिए है फ़िलहाल और कौन सी चीज़ें नहीं है सिलेबस के लिए. सो जो भी रूट टी वगैरह टाइप फंक्शंस आपको अगर यहाँ पे दिखाई देगा, तो वो पार्ट अभी आपके सिलेबस में नहीं रह गया है. दैट्स वाई आई नॉट टेकन दैट एरर फंक्शंस. सो लाप्लास ट्रांसफॉर्म ऑफ t plus 1. Okay, voice is breaking. Okay, now hope it is audible. Now Laplace transform of the following functions, that is t plus 1 raised to power cube and cos raised to 4t sine to, already such a kind of numericals we solved. Suppose if I will take, or I have to calculate the Laplace transform of cos raised to 4t. Yesterday I explained about this concept, or yesterday I just explained about this concept is clearly what that is already we calculated, or we can take as a cos raised to power 4t. Suppose if I will take cos raised to power 4t, all of you aware that is x is equal to cos t plus I sine of t, and 1 by x is equal to cos t minus I sine of t. Just we have to simplify or add these two parts. You will getting x plus 1 by x, which is equal to 2 cos t. The power is 4, so you have to apply the 4 power rule, that is cos of t raised to power 4, which is equal to x plus 1 by x raised to power 4 times. Just you have to simplify this part by using binomial expansion. So you will get what, 2 raised to 4 or cos raised to 4t, which is equal to 1 by 1 we can say, that is 4c 0 x raised to 4 1 by x raised to power 0 plus 4c1 x cube 1 by x, 4c2 x square 1 by x square plus 4c3 x 1 by x raised to 3, and last one will becomes 4c4 x raised to 0 and 1 by x raised to power 4. So this kind of numericals we have to solve here, and we have to simplify by using binomial expansion. Now see, what is 4c0? That is equal to 1. The first and last term is by default 1. Always remember nc0 and equal to ncn. these two terms are always equal because they are both the value carries, that is 1. So 4c0 is 1 x raised to 4 as it is. What will be the 4c1? 4c1 क्या होगा? Anyone can answer? 4c1 4. Okay, 4x cube. Oh sorry, 4x square, because this x cube is cancelled by this part, so it will becomes 4x square. Now what will be 4c2? Anyone? 6. Okay, now this square terms I think get cancelled, so remaining is only 6. Okay, what will be 4c3? 8.
4.
Okay, 4 into the remaining part, it will becomes 1 by x square, and the last part if you will see that is you will getting only 1 by x raised to power 4. You have to just simplify this part, 2 raised to 4 cos raised to 4t as it is. So 2 raised to 4 cos raised to 4t as it is, which is equal to, I'm just taking x raised to 4 plus 1 by x raised to 4 plus 4 I am taking as a common part, so remaining is x square plus 1 by x square. Last one is a 6 only. So just you have to see that is x plus 1 by, when the power is 1, the multiple is also 1, the power is 4, so you can apply that is a multiple as a 4. So we can simplify this part very easily. So 2 raised to 4 cos raised to 4t, which is equal to 2 cos of 4t plus 4 into 2 cos of 2t plus 6. So 2 raised to 4, that is 16, or you can take it for 2 as a common factor from this terms, and which is cancelled by this power, 1 power, so it will becomes cos raised to 4. I'm just transferring this value 4t, which is equal to 1 by 2 raised to 3, and the remaining terms will becomes cos of 4t plus 4 cos 2t plus 3, because we taken as a 2 as a common factor. So just we have to calculate the Laplace. So Laplace of cos of 4t, which is equal to 1 by 2 raised to power 3, this part will becomes s by s square plus 16 plus 4 as it is, s upon s square plus 4 and 3 by s. We have to just simplify this parts, so we can simplify this part very easily. So this will becomes 1 by 8. While simplifying, I'm going to simplify for these two terms, so it will becomes s cube plus 4s cross multiplication plus 4s cube plus 64s divided by s square, or s raised to 4, I'm writing directly the s square into s square, s raised to 4 plus 4s square plus 16s square, so it will becomes 20s square, because s square into 4, 4s square, and 16 into s square will become 16s square, so both the terms will be added, so 20s and 16 into 4, that is 64. We will get this part plus 3 by s. Now in next step you can just simplify, so 1 by 8 as it is. While simplification, I'm just writing this part directly, so s cube plus 4s cube, it will becomes 5s cube into s, 5s cube into s, it will becomes 5s raised to power 4. Similarly 4s plus 64s, it is 68s, 68s into s, it will becomes 68s square, and simplifying with this part, so you will getting 3s raised to 4 plus 60 s square 180 and 12, that is 192 I think. Just verify it whether it is 192 or not. S raised to 4 plus 20 s square plus 64. Now after simplification, if you see, there is a power 4, there is power 4, so it will becomes, or we can write like 1 by 8 into 8 s raised to power 4, 68 s square, 60 s square, so remaining is adding both the terms, so 128 s square plus 192 divided by s raised to 4 plus 20 s square plus 64. So now later on you can say that, see, check whether this 8 is divisible by this, means 8 is divided, so 8 get cancel, 128 if I apply, then can it is divided, so 8 ones are 8, remaining is 4, so this part is also divided, 8 2s are 16, remaining is 3, this is also divided. So we can write this part as what, or s raised to 4, 8 ones are 8, remaining is so 16 s square plus 8 2s are 16, remaining is 3, so 4 divided by s raised,
सर वो डिनोमिनेटर में s से मल्टीप्लाई होगा ना, वो
क्या व्हाट s से मल्टीप्लाई होगा,
जो 3 बाई का s है ना, 3 बाई s.
अच्छा 3 by s, हाँ, so kept s as it is, so that part or s as it is here, because this part we never not multiplied here, so s as it is, so this part will becomes s raised to 5 plus 20 s cube plus 64 s. So this is our final result, because we are not able to take, that is, s as a common factor from numerator. You can take a common factor from the denominator, but you are not supposed to take the common factor in the numerator and get cancelled, and you are not able to take any constant value common from the numerator and you can cancel in the denominator, or you are not able to take a common constant term from the denominator and you cancel in the numerator. So we can stop here, that is this part is our final result. Now similarly we can see the next things. Now see, just I solved this question, so hope in last lecture already I solved sine raised to power 5t. Now this is again e raised to 4t. This question is solved by using first shifting theorem, as I told about, that is first shifting theorem. When Laplace of f of t is equal to f of s, Laplace of e raised to at f of t is equal to f of s minus a. Whenever there is a power e raised to at is there, at means if positive terms is there, you have to f of fs minus a is a procedure, or you can apply. If there is a minus at or minus a, you can apply f of s plus a. So please remember these things, because these things are mandatory. Second shifting theorem is not generally useful. It will be useful in Laplace of inverse, so that time I will explain again. Now the multiplication by t. Multiplication by t is, if L of f of t is equal to f of s, then Laplace of t raised to n f of t is equal to minus 1 raised to n f raised to n of s. Generally this is we have to represent as derivative. We applied here derivative to f dash of, or f of n, f dash of n we have to write here So please remember that is this part is derivative part, because we applied the derivative whatever the power of n t is given. If t is power having 3, you have to apply that is 3 times derivative. Already we solved such a kind of questions like t into or integral 0 to infinity e raised to minus t t in under root of 1 plus sine t dt by equal to 28 by 25. We got such a kind of result. So just we have to see t cube e raised to minus t. I'm just going to take this numerical, so hopefully you will understand what we did here. The result is completely given as a 0, so you can solve easily. Even this question is also belongs 0 to infinity is given equal to, but here you must have to write is e raised to minus 3t. This actually I was created in 2011 and just want to upgrade these things. So the question is integral 0 to infinity e raised to minus t t cube sine t. The integration derivative rule is so the second I'm taking, that is integral 0 to infinity e raised to minus t t cube into sine of t into dt. Just let me check whether the question is proper. E raised to minus t t cube sine t into dt, that is equal to 0. So one by one we can calculate Laplace of sine t. All of you are aware that is Laplace of sine t is 1 by s square plus 1 square, or 1 you can write. Now multiplication by t raised to n is there, so Laplace of t raised to 3 sine of t. So you have to apply here minus 1 raised to 3 d raised to 3 by ds raised to 3, and Laplace of sine t already we calculated here, so it will becomes 1 by s square plus 1. Just we have to apply the derivative 3 times. So Laplace of t cube into sine of t, which is equal to minus sign I am taking outside, the first derivative d square by ds square as it is, because I am apply here first derivative. So when I apply the first derivative u by v rule, so v into derivative of u, it will become 0. So I'm not going to explain these things properly, because already we saw many examples u by v derivative, v into derivative of u, so it must be 0. Then minus of u, so minus of u is my minus 1 here, minus 1 into derivative of v, so you will get 2s upon v square, that is s square plus 1 raised to power 2 times. So please try to understand this question. Now next, that is we again apply derivative, so minus minus I'm just writing here plus, so the term is plus, so d by ds. Please consider, or I'm going to explain one step here. So d square by ds square, that is 2s upon s square plus 1 raised to power 2 times. Now one by one, now first derivative I'm going to taking here, that is s square, so s square plus 1 raised to power 2 times as it is, and derivative of this part, or derivative of this part, not going to take this part because already applied, that is minus minus plus, so 2s it will becomes 2. Now minus of u, that is 2s, derivative of the denominator is becomes 2 into s square plus 1, and derivative of s square is 2s. So you can give the bracket for the negative sign, divided by v square, that is s square plus 1 raised to power 4 times. Now see, we can take as a common factor, we can take s square plus 1 as a common factor, and we cancel this power 4, so that we will getting what, d by ds अगर यहाँ से s स्क्वायर प्लस n 1 और यहाँ से s स्क्वायर प्लस n कॉमन निकाल के ये पार्ट को अगर एलिमिनेट करेंगे तो ये तो पार्ट हमारा क्यूब हो जाएगा, और यहाँ पे सिर्फ बचेगा आपका s स्क्वायर प्लस 1 into 2 minus, see this part is taken outside, So 2 2 2, that is 8s square is remaining, this part 8s square divided by, that is s square plus 1 raised to power 3. I just taken as a common factor of s square plus 1, s square plus 1. So here s square plus 1 is 2 times, that's why 1 time is kept as it is. Here it is 1 time, so completely outside or taken as a common and cancelled by denominator power. So this is our d by ds. We can further simplify this d by ds into, just simplify, that is 2s square minus 8s square. This remaining term will becomes minus 6s square and 2. So 2 minus 6s square I'm going to write here upon s square plus 1 raised to power 3. Now the next part you have to apply, that is one more derivative we have to apply here, or final derivative, again u by v rule. So go with that, s square plus 1 into derivative of this 2 becomes 0, remaining is minus 12s, minus sign as it is, put this part as a u, 2 minus 6s square as it is, derivative of this part 3 into s square plus 1 raised to, this part is cube, please remember, and this is 2, and derivative of s square is becomes 2s divided by v square. So s square plus 1 raised to power 9, na? That is square of this part 9 or 6 or what it will becomes
6.
okay, 6. So power must be 6. Please remember these things we applied, that is v square. So take as it is this part as a 6. Now see, very easy question. This is s square plus 1 3 times, here s square plus 1 2 times. So take 2 times as a common factor and cancel this, so you will get in the denominator as s square plus 1 raised to power 4, and the remaining is here, that is s square plus 1, क्योंकि यहाँ पे 3 बार 3 टाइम्स है, यहाँ पे 2 टाइम्स है. जब आप 2 टाइम्स कॉमन निकालोगे तो 1 टाइम्स यहाँ पे केप्ट एज इट इज़ रहेगा, यहाँ से कम्प्लीटली आउट हो जाएगा. सो द रिमेनिंग इज आई एम टेकिंग, दैट इज एस स्क्वायर प्लस 1 एज इट इज़ into minus 12s minus, or this will becomes 3 2s are 6s, 2 minus 6s square into 6s divided by s square plus 1 raised to power 4. Now I'm not going to further simplify. I hope our result will be, we will get the result, because s is equal to 1 we have to compare at earlier, that is, or I can we can compare at the end also if required, because earlier we not compared here, so we have to compare here. That is, the question is given 0 to infinity e raised to minus t cube into sine of t into dt, which is compared by integral 0 to infinity e raised to minus st into f of t into dt. Therefore s is equal to 1 according to the comparison with the definition. So just substitute here, that is s equal to 1, so you will get the result. So when I substitute s equal to 1, this will becomes completely 1 plus 1 2 minus 24. When I substitute here, I will get what, 2 minus 6, that is minus 4, minus 4 into 6, it will becomes minus 24, but this part will becomes, you can write as a minus 24 as it is, and denominator you have to substitute 1 plus 1, that is 2 raised to power 4. After simplification you will get, that is 0 by 22 raised to 4, which is equal to 0. So our answer is 0 by the calculation or by the value of Laplace transform. So just we applied, that is a multiplication by t raised to n here. Now further we'll move here, that is division by t raised to theorem. F of t you have to apply s raised to infinity or s to infinity f of s into du. Just I written here that is f of u into du. So don't get confused. We have to integrate s to infinity and just substituting the value. So again, that is there are various numericals. I will share this sheet in a Google Classroom. Already I shared the Kumbhojkar book today morning, Kumbhojkar textbook in Google Classroom, as well as the formula list also I shared in a classroom. So very soon, once it is updated, I will share in a classroom also, so that you can solve by your own at your home. So find the Laplace transform of this following function. Again, the questions are completely similar kind. Already we solved such a kind of questions, that is 1 by 4 log of 5. There are various questions. Already we solved such a kind of questions, e raised to minus at minus e raised to minus bt upon t, integral 0 to, we compared, that is s equal to 0 here, because it is here is integral 0 to infinity is given, but e raised to minus t form is not given. So we have to compute, and you will get the value of s equal to 0. So please try to understand this part. Similarly, Laplace transform of
Sir, not audible.
Hello, now is it audible? Now audible? Now audible? Now audible? Okay, thank you. Now see, Laplace transform of integral, as we just finished 1 or 2 days ago. That is, whenever the integral 0 to t is given, you have to apply f of s by s, means you have to divide the question by s, or divide the result by s, or you have to multiply with by 1 by s. So there are various questions given, or already we solved near about 4 to 5 problems. So such kind of problems will ask in examinations, that is Laplace transform of integral kind questions, and we solved in our lectures also. Similarly, Laplace transform of derivative is given, and we solve Laplace transform of derivative. So my question is, one by one I'm going to ask. One by one I'm going to ask to all. I just take an attendance, so but I will take 2-3 times, so please try to, because it refresh the screen completely. Now going to ask one by one from the roll number. I think roll number is given or not, I don't know, but we have to ask by name. Any doubts regarding whatever topics we learn in Laplace transform, that is the basic definition of Laplace transform? Then the first method is multiplication by t raised to n, second method is division by t raised to n, third method is Laplace transform of derivative, and the fourth method was Laplace transform of integral. So there are basically we learned 4 topics, or 4 type of Laplace transform, or we solved 4 types of Laplace transform. The basic definition is by default it will comes, because whenever you have to learn any topics, their definitions or the basic concept is mandatory. So one by one you can say if you have any doubt regarding the 4 topics which I taught in Laplace transform. Anyone, that is anyone having any doubts regarding or how to understand the question belongs to Laplace transform of derivative, or Laplace transform of integral, or Laplace multiplication by t raised to n, division by t raised to n, or what? So such things, if you are not understanding till now, you can ask, so that I will explain again. Anyone?
Hello.
Yes, Pandey.
Sir, I have a doubt in a Laplace transform of derivative. Sir, higher order of derivative I'm not able to solve.
What higher order of derivative? Wait.
Like sir, equation is s square f of t.
The s square f of t.
Yes sir.
S square f of t I am not getting. The question is what? Wait, I will just carry Laplace transform of derivative part, so that we will solve. Yes, tell me. There are problems. Don't.
Second equation, sir, f of t we can easily find by Laplace transformation. So f dash of 0, how can we find?
Just putting that is the value of t is equal to 0, and that whatever the function is given. Suppose if I will take this question, for example, I'm just going to take this example, that question number 19b. See that root t part is completely outside because this function is generally represented as an error function, and now this part is out of your syllabus, so don't think about this part. Now see, I'm just going to explain one question about Laplace transform of derivative. Okay, the question was clearly given, that is if f of t, well already we solved such a kind of question, but if of t is equal to t and 3, 0 is less than t, t is less than, I think it is 3, and t is greater than or equal to 3, t is greater than or equal to 3, to find Laplace of f dash of t. So we have to find Laplace of f dash of t. So first, if such a kind of questions will come, so you have to use, that is what you have to use this by, or you have to solve this by Laplace transform of definitions or basic Laplace transform, that is Laplace of f of t, which is equal to integral 0 to infinity e raised to minus st into f of t into dt. You have to solve by this equations, or we can solve because it is a very simple question. 0 to 3, the first equation is given, and the function of f of t is given, that is t. So I'm just substituting t into e raised to minus st into dt plus integral 3 to infinity, because the second limit point is given, that is t is greater than or equal to 3. So 3 into e raised to minus st into dt. We just have to integrate the function, so again you have to apply u into v rule here. So t into integration of this part e raised to minus st here upon, you have to integrate with respect to t, so the remaining is minus s, minus sign as it is, just take the derivative of t is equal to 1, and integration of this whole part you will getting e raised to minus st upon s square, limit point as it is 0 to 3, plus just you have to simplify this part, so you will getting directly, that is 3 into e raised to minus st upon minus s 3 to infinity. So after simplifications you will get, or upper minus lower limit, when while substituting the upper limit I will getting this, or substitute here, so 3 into e raised to minus 3s by minus s, just substituting the upper limit, minus e raised to minus 3s upon s square. This is upper limit of first part, minus lower limit, while substituting lower 0 into anything, this part completely 0, and this will becomes 1 by s square, that minus sign is here, so kept as it is minus 1 by s square. So the first part upper minus lower. Similarly we can calculate this second part upper limit. So while substituting infinity you will get e raised to minus infinity, and this e raised to minus infinity is 0, so 0 upon anything is 0, minus, while substituting this parts you will getting 3 into e raised to minus, I'm just going to give this sign as a positive because upper limit is 0, lower limit is having negative sign, and there is again negative, so we can write directly minus into minus, that is plus 3 into minus 3s upon s. या अगर नहीं समझ में आता है तो यहाँ पे माइनस दो और यहाँ पे एज इट इज़ आप रखना, दैट इज़ केप्ट एज इट इज़ अपर माइनस लोअर लिमिट. kept minus lower limit का minus sign और this minus kept as it is, so that this part is solved, or we can say that is upper minus lower limit is substituted. Now just I'm going to apply direct simplification. See, this minus into minus, it will becomes plus, so this part is cancelled with this part, because this is 3 into e raised to minus 3s divided by minus s. This will becomes minus minus plus, so 3 into e raised to minus 3s divided by s. So these two parts get cancelled, minus minus plus, and so Laplace of f of t, which is equal to minus minus plus, so I am writing that is 1 minus e raised to minus 3s upon s square, because the denominator is same, that is s square, so we can apply directly here. Now the question arises, what will be my f of 0? Very simple, that is f of 0 we have to apply here. F of t is equal to given, that is t and 3, and the limit point is 0 less than t, t is less than or equal to 3, and t is greater than or equal to 3. Whenever we have to substitute that, like f of 0, when I substitute f of 0, see, my 0 point belongs to only this limit point here, not here, because this limit point can completely explain, that is this is 3 to infinity. So whenever I have to put, or whenever I have to take the functions, I have to take that is f of t equal to t, and when I have to substitute f of 0 in this function, I have to substitute only here, because my limit point 0 to 3. अब 0 जो मैं अगर सब्सटीट्यूट कर रहा हूँ t के पॉइंट पे, तो 0 लिमिट पॉइंट जो फंक्शंस को बिलोंग करता है उसी में मुझे रखना है. सो आई हैव टू सब्सटीट्यूट हियर only in this function, so that I will get what f of 0 is equal to 0 directly. Or sometime if there is a function is like t square plus 2t or t plus 1 or something, then whatever will the remaining terms will be there, you can write as it is. But here the function f of t is equal to t we are taken. Why are we considering only this function? Because this function's limit point is 0 to 3, और जो t हम point 0 सब्सटीट्यूट कर रहे हैं यहाँ पे, वो पॉइंट इसमें बिलोंग करता है. इसके लिए आपको सिर्फ और सिर्फ ये फंक्शन कंसिडर करना है, ये सेकेंड फंक्शन पे आप नहीं जा सकते हो. होप द थिंग्स आर क्लियर. आकाश पांडे,
Yes, sir.
क्लियर हुआ अभी?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
ओके.
Thank you, sir.
Yes. Any more questions from the student side? Anyone having any doubts? If the mic is not working, you can write in a chat box so that I can read, because few people's mics are not working, as I aware in previous lectures whenever I ask the questions. Okay, anyway, if there is a no questions, we'll move ahead and we'll start, that is a Laplace inverse, that is inverse of Laplace transform. Now see, now the question I'm going to ask from all of you, that is be ready. I can ask anyone. Shohendra Rana, please on your mic. Shohendra Rana, or I am going to on your mic, going to do. Okay, might be you are sleeping during lecture, I think. Anyway, Shubham Rathod, on your mic. Shubham Rathod, on your mic. You are also sleeping. Okay. Sai Prasad Shetty. Sai Prasad Shetty. Okay. Till now that all three students are having some problems. Rohan Surti. On your mic. I'm not going to write in any chat.
Yes, sir.
Okay, what is the Laplace transform of what is Laplace transform of, I'm just going to write here, please just explain me Laplace transform of e raised to minus 3t into sine of hyperbolic of 2t. Please, can you tell me Laplace transform of this part? Hope it is visible to all. Anyway, if not, no worries, we'll move ahead. You must try to go through with the formulas please by today, because tomorrow again I'm going to ask, because if Laplace transform is not clear, the inverse of Laplace transform you will not going to understand. Please be clear in your mind, बिकॉज वही फॉर्मूले को आपको उल्टा लेके चलना है, इसके लिए आपको लाप्लास ट्रांसफॉर्म बहुत अच्छी तरह से आना चाहिए. ओके, साहिल कोहली, ऑन योर माइक. 2/s+3 raised to power 4. Okay, so why not okay, tell me. I think you just mention in a chat box, right? Let me check again. Okay, 2/s+3 square minus 4. Okay, fine. The answer is आपको बोलना चाहिए ना. whoever mic is on, please switch off. Okay, so the answer is 2/s+3 raised to power 2 minus 4, because Laplace transform of sine hyperbolic of 2t. So first we taken that is sine hyperbolic of 2t, 2/s² minus 4. Later on e raised to minus 3t is given, so we applied, that is जहाँ पे भी s है उधर जो रूल आपने सीखा है फर्स्ट शिफ्टिंग थ्योरम. अब मैं इसको क्या कर रहा हूँ, जस्ट सी हियर, आई एम गोइंग टू इरेज दिस पार्ट. Going to erase this part. Okay, now we have a question. This is my question, please try to understand. I'm going to define the Laplace transform. ये मेरा क्वेश्चन है. 2/s+3 square minus 4, 2/s+3 the whole square and minus 4 or 2 square we can write. So in an inverse of Laplace transform, question will comes in frequency domain and you have to convert that into time domain, or that we can say that is the question will come in s variable, you have to convert in t variables. So the question is 2/s+3 square minus 4. अगर ऐसा क्वेश्चन आपको दिख रहा है, ये तो क्वेश्चन है नहीं फिलहाल, लेकिन अगर ऐसा क्वेश्चन दिख रहा है तो आपके माइंड में सबसे पहले चलना चाहिए, ऑलवेज रिमेंबर माई वर्ड्स, अगर s के साथ प्लस माइनस कोई भी वैल्यू है, एनी वैल्यू, प्लीज रिमेंबर एनी वैल्यू इज देयर, वेदर इट इज प्लस और माइनस, द फर्स्ट क्वेश्चन अराइजेस. वेट दिस, oh hey dear Heath, your mic is on and something is on. You are, I think, learning them something different things. Okay, so always remember, whenever there is a s+3 or s having any positive or negative value, it's not like a ऐसा कोई, that is 2/s² minus 4. I'm not saying this part, I'm just saying this kind of s+3 or s-3 or something. the first question arises in your mind must be what will be the exponential. एक्सपोनेंशियली क्या निकलेगा वो बाहर. जैसे अभी आपको क्वेश्चन था, मैंने दिया था लाप्लास ऑफ ई रेस टू माइनस 3t इंटू साइन ऑफ हाइपरबोलिक ऑफ 2t, तो आपने ये टर्म डिफाइन किया. सिमिलरली अगर क्वेश्चन आपके पास ऐसा है तो आपका माइंड चलना चाहिए, मतलब अगर मैं यहाँ पे लाप्लास इन्वर्स अप्लाई कर दिया तो सबसे पहला मेरा वर्क चलेगा ये +3 बाहर आने के लिए. तो s के साथ +3 है, मतलब e रेस टू माइनस 3t वहाँ पे डिफाइन होगा. और आगे फिर बढ़ूँगा मैं, लाप्लास इन्वर्स ऑफ 2/s² माइनस 4. रिटर्न फिर से चेक कर लेने का. अगर e रेस टू माइनस 3 इंटू दिस लाप्लास में करूँ तो मेरे को s के साथ +3 वैल्यू मिलेगा. Similarly, next step we have to calculate Laplace inverse of this part. So e raised to minus 3t into sine of hyperbolic of 2t. This will be my Laplace transform. जो अभी हमने यहाँ पे लिखा था, यहाँ पे हमने इन्वर्स कैलकुलेट किया है, Laplace inverse of that respective functions. Now, so that's why I'm again and again told that is, if you understand that is a Laplace transform or standard function of Laplace transform, 101% you will understand inverse of Laplace transform, because the process is completely reverse process. So that whenever or in next lecture when we will going to learn, I'm just going to define the definitions. Hope the definition of Laplace is clear to everyone. What is the definition of Laplace? Laplace of f of t, which is equal to 0 to infinity e raised to minus st into f of t into dt, which is equal to f of s. f of s. अब ये तो प्रोसीजर था, this was a procedure. These things are not required in each questions or in each time whenever we have to explain. Just basic things, or we can say in a short way, f of t or Laplace of f of t is equal to f of s. So please remember, Laplace of f of t is equal to f of s. Just you have to transfer this part here. So Laplace of inverse of f of s, I'm writing this side, ये पार्ट l यहाँ पे जाएगा तो 1/l हो जाएगा, that is represented by, which is equal to f of t, and this is we called as inverse of Laplace transform according to the basic definition of Laplace transform. So later on we will learn what are the methods to finding of Laplace inverse or inverse of Laplace transform. Hope you will understand the concept what I want to explain, or how can we solve. The first shifting theorem you must understand in Laplace transform. You must learn or how to the first shifting theorem is applied. You must understand that concept, because that things I required in inverse of Laplace transform more and more, because 90% questions are based on first shifting theorem, because we have to always use a reverse process, and that time the first shifting theorem always play an important role. Now today we are going to stop here. If you have any doubts regarding Laplace transform, you can ask. I'm going to take one more time attendance, because the highest numbers I can calculate, so please try to understand. And one more thing, those who are not joined till the classroom, because in a classroom it is clearly mentioned that is how many students are in my classrooms for applied mathematics 3, the newest group or the new classroom which I created. There are only 34 students, and there are 40 students are present in a class just a minute ago. So these things are not acceptable. The number of students, if there are 34, then only 34 students attendance will be going to be calculated. So you must be, because I think the defaulter list is going to be released, by today or tomorrow classroom codes. Okay, just I will share the classroom code. I will share the classroom code. This is our classroom code. In a chat box I am going to share, so please go through and join with the classrooms, because classrooms, if you are not in a classroom, that's why again and again I am saying, that is, whenever you have to join the lectures, please go with first come in a classroom, and just by putting on the link, so in here, so you can join directly. There will be no, that is, again and again, in this week I am going to invite you, but from next week onwards, whenever, if I have lectures at 10 a.m, at 10 a.m you must be come and just clicking here, then by default you will join in this classroom. So please try to understand and join with your universal email id, because we got a message from the college that is no other email id are allowed. Even the first Google Classroom, those who I created, that Google Classroom is neglected, because that classroom is generated by my side, it was not from college side. Now this classroom is created from, that is UCOE Google Classroom, myself is there, and your HOD is in this classroom. So please try to understand and follow the all the rules and regulations. So hope you will understand the concept whatever I want to explain. See you tomorrow. Okay, have a nice day. Thank you.